Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone. You all look eager to get underway, so let's get right into it. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Bible belts. Pop culture. Let's celebrate. When did it happen? Word up. And the animal kingdom. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player 1, make a selection. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says that if someone smiteth you here, offer also the other. Let's hear it, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the... That is correct. Player 1, after striking down his brother in Genesis, this man said, "My punishment is greater than I can bear." Yes, Player 1. Correct. We return to in Numbers chapter 20. After the Israelites complained, Moses smote one of these twice, and water came out. Player 1. Good for you. Player 1. In a book named for Moses' successor, this man smites the Gibeonites, the Hebronites, and the Eglonites. It's Player 1. You got it. Select again. In Judges, Samson whopped on 1,000 Philistines with this part of an ass. Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. Choose again, Player 1. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
Glasses with colored filters in each eye let you watch films in 3D. At the 2010 Grammys, the audience donned them for a montage from this performer's This Is It.
Yes, Player 2. That's correct. Player 2. In I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Kevin James weds this Hanukkah song guy at Niagara Falls. Player 1. That's it. Please pick again. Michael C. Hall of 6 Feet Under went to Showtime to play this homicidal title character. It's Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again. In 1964, he topped the pop music charts with the title song from Hello, Dolly. Okay, Player 2. Good. You again, Player 2. A two-time Oscar-winning actress, one of her first jobs was as the Coppertone Suntan Lotion Girl at age 3 in 1965. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. The patron saint of lovers is honored on this annual holiday. Yes, Player 3. Right. Choose again. Player 3. Former U.S. Senator Gaylord Nelson founded this annual observance devoted to the environment. It's Player 1. Correct. You get to pick again. Customs on this 121st day of the year include dancing around a pole and giving baskets to friends and family. Player 1? Yes. Player 1? Collecting money for UNICEF on this holiday was begun in 1950 by a Philadelphia Sunday school class. Okay, Player 3. That's correct. Select again. Meaning a coming, it's the period before Christmas that begins on the Sunday nearest to November 30th. Let's hear it. Player 2. That is correct. Player 2. Pick again. Here's Kelly to start us off.
JFK won the presidential nomination at the Democratic National Convention in this year.
Okay, Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1. The U.S. declared war against Spain on April 25th of this year. Yes, Player 2. Right. Player 2. You pick. Bastille Day in France commemorates an event on this date in 1789. Player 2. That's right. Way to go. We return to you. The Sons of Liberty threw one heck of a tea party in Boston on December 16th of this year. It's Player 1. Yep. You again, Player 1. King John affixed his seal to the Magna Carta at Runnymede in June of this year. Player 3. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, Player 3. Change your attitude, or rather one letter in attitude, to get this word meaning height. It's Player 3. Yes. Player 3. Pick a. It's what we call a word that has the same meaning as another word. Okay, Player 2. Right you are. Player 2. It's the Daily Double. You are currently in second place. Please select your wager. Player 2. Okay, here is the clue. This word can mean a hole or any hollow place, especially in a tooth. Correct. Player 2. Back. It's one of the bones of the forearm, or a line from the center of a circle to the circumference. Let's hear it, Player 3. Correct. Please pick again. From the Latin for kidnapper, it means to take someone else's ideas or writings and pass them off as your own. Yes, Player 1. That's correct. You again, Player 1. These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly. Player 1. Right you are. Select again. This feisty Thai fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. It's player 3. Right. Player 3, you pick again, please. Muskrats and woodrats belong to this order of mammals. Yes, player 3. That is correct. Choose again, player 3. Let's go over to Kelly.
If you see one of these under the sea, look but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
Okay, player 1. Yes. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name. Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. The Double Jeopardy round will begin right after this. Player 3, you're in last place, so let's see if you can close the gap. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. U.S. City History, Books and Authors, Quoth the Raven, notice the spelling, B+, Flowers, and Monroe-Puri. Player 3, you're in last place, which means you get to select first in Double Jeopardy. This Missouri city wasn't named for Scott or Janice, but for the Reverend Harris G., an early settler there. Okay, player 1. Right. We return to you. 2 months before the Declaration of Independence, the Rhode Island Independence Act was signed in this city. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes.
Yeah!
Player 2. It was Arizona's territorial capital from 1867 to 1877, and a university was founded there in 1885. Player 2. Good. Please pick again. Indianapolis was laid out in a wheel pattern inspired by this other major city some 500 miles away. Yes, player 1. That's it. Player 1. It was uninhabited when it was chosen as a territorial capital in 1836 and named for a president who died that year. It's player 1. You got it. Choose again, player 1. In 2003, Mitch Albom had a #1 bestseller with The 5 People You Meet in Here. Yes, player 3. Good for you. We return to you, player 3. In 1947, he published his first story collection, Dark Carnival. Fahrenheit 451 came 6 years later. It's player 2. That's right. Way to go. Select again. In Willa Cather's O Pioneers, the heroine, Alexandra Bergson, is of immigrant stock from this country. Let's hear it, player 2.
Yeah!
Hey, you're right. Player 2, back to you. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? What'll it be? All right, here's your clue. In 2007, his book, The Road, earned him a Pulitzer Prize and entry into Oprah's book club. You've moved up to first place. You get to pick again, player two. James Michener's Centennial centers on a fictional town in this state. Player one? That is correct. You again, player one. This character has gone psycho long before he says, "She might have fooled me, but she didn't fool my mother." Okay, player two.
Yeah!
Player two. Kathleen Quinlan finds comfort talking to shrink Bibi Anderson in I Never Promised You a This. Let's hear it, player three. Yep. Choose again, player three. As John Nash in this movie, Russell Crowe does quite a bit of talking to people who don't exist. Player three. You are correct. Player three, back to you. This Johnny Depp character tells his psychiatrist, "You are a great lover like myself." Okay, player three. Right. Player three. In Quills, this author muses, "My glorious prose filtered through the minds of the insane. They might improve it." Yes, player one. That's correct. Please pick again, player one. Shoeless. It's player one. Good. We return to you, player one. It's 1 over par on a hole of golf. Let's hear it, player three. You are correct. Player three, pick again. Answer. The second daily double, player three. You're in last place, so let's see if you can close the gap. Decide on your wager, player three. Here is your clue. It speaks to Moses in Exodus 3. Yes. You get to pick again. Able to speak both Spanish and English. Okay, player one. Good for you. Player one, back. This type of drug relaxes the smooth muscles in the airways, causing them to open. Player one. Good. You again, player one. This country isn't out of kilter with the thistle as its national flower. Yes, player one. Yes. Select again. On March 22, 1994, the Dutch ambassador to the United States gave her a new tulip named for her. It's player two.
Yeah!
Correct. We return to you, player two. Singularly speaking, the bright blue cornflower is known as this button. Yes, player two. That is correct. Select again. Also called galanthus, it's among the earliest garden flowers to blossom in spring. It's player 1. Yeah, good. You again, player 1. Bloom forms of this large hardy perennial include spoon, quill, and pompon. Okay, player 1. That is correct. Player 1, back to you. In 1948, she had one line in Love Happy, the last Marx Brothers movie. Player 1? Right. Player 1, pick again. Forget DiMaggio and Berra. The secret to the Yankees' 11 pennants from 1947 to 1960 was Lucy Monroe's singing of this. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. Choose again, player 3. See Marion Monroe train as a child psychologist and co-write the book starring this unexciting boy-girl pair. Player 3. That's correct. You get to pick again, player 3. 1940s singing star Vaughn Monroe had a rich voice in this middle male range, hence the nickname Old Leather Tonsils. Okay, player 1. That's right, way to go. And the last clue for $2,000. In 1912, Harriet Monroe launched the magazine simply called This. It soon published T.S. Eliot and Ezra Pound. Yes, player 1. Right. All 3 of you will participate in Final Jeopardy right after this. Final Jeopardy still to come, and here's the category. Musical history. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Now, let's reveal the final Jeopardy clue. It's the nursery rhyme that inspired the title of a famous musical based on a 1913 George Bernard Shaw work. Did you come up with the correct response? And that correct response will add... And your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? What did you put as your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? This makes you our new champion, player 1. So congratulations. So long.